Hey there, good evening, welcome back. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week so far. Alright, we are back and we are playing Shining Force 2. We're going to be picking up right where we left, well, pretty close to right where we left off. We kind of left off in the middle of the battle. And after the stream went off, all I've really done is teleported back to town. So we're basically in the same spot. We just have to go back to the start of the battle. Yeah. Let's get over here to a screen where we can see each other, because I could really see you. Yeah. Anyway, it's Shining Force 2, and I'm having a great time with it. And honestly, the Shining Force series it's just an unsung. I know there are people in the fandom for tactical RPGs in specific. They know Shining Force, but in the overall fandom of just RPGs, I feel like Shining Force is an unsung gem of a series. It just doesn't get the attention that it deserves. It's a great game. The first one and the second one. Once you get past that, I don't really know what to say. I've never even seen anything after Shining Force 2. And my fear is, eventually we're going to play the other Shining Force games. If I can find them. My fear is that what I'm going to discover is that the remaining Shining Force games are the reason that people don't give Shining Force 1 and 2 a chance. That the series goes so far downhill after this. Kind of if you've ever played Parasite Eve and you know what the third game in that series is, kind of like that. The last game in that series killed that series. There will not be another Parasite Eve game because the last game was so bad. Unless it's possible one day they will go back and remake the original. And that could give it some new life. I hope. Anyway, all that's neither here nor there. Tonight we're playing Shining Force 2. We've got a few people ready to be promoted again. Let's do this thing. All right, Sega Genesis Classics. Load up. Come on. We've played Shining Force 1, we're going to play Shining Force 2. We're never going to play Streets of Rage. Alright, well, here we are. And I think we can actually go ahead and start the night by promoting some people. Sarah's still level 33. We're going to get her all the way to 40. We're going to take both of our priests all the way to 40 before we level them up, probably. But Luke, the Birdman, is at level 25. He could be leveled up. That might be it. Because both Elric and Janet are sitting at 24. And Karna's at 25, but we're going to take all of our healers all the way to level 40. So let's go ahead and promote... Let's promote Luke. Promo. Who do you want to promote? I want to promote Luke. He's going to be promoted to Bird, but I don't know what but is. Bird Battler? I really don't know. Promote him anyway. Let's do it. Now let me conduct the rite. The light blesses Birdman Luke with the class of Bird Butt. I'm 5. The idea that the class would just be called Bird Butt makes me really happy. Luke was successfully promoted to Bird Butt. Who do you want to promote? Nobody else. We're going to wait. Oh, I was wrong. Do you have another desire? No. So how many people do we have now? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I think we're allowed to have 12 on the field. I've got Luke in the party. And he's leveled up. But I'm considering dropping it. Honestly, I'm considering dropping Luke and taking Janet with me. Just because I like the archers, but I don't know. I don't know. I get so torn sometimes. Okay, we gotta find our way back out of town. I'm like wandering around. If I go north, isn't that where the castle is? I don't want to go to the castle. Here's a gate. There's a gate. Wait, nope, this isn't it either. Where am I? I genuinely have no idea where I'm at. Whoa, I'm getting message left and right. No, it never did. Matt, good evening. Oh, give me just 1 second. I just got a notification from my printer. Oh, it seems to be doing okay now. Seems to be. I'm going to go check on it real quick. I think it's printing wrong again. I'll be back in just a second. Delson, good evening. Sorry about that. So I've got a very important print that has to be done by 7 o'clock in the morning. And the issue I'm having with it right now is that I keep slicing it using a specific color of filament. I have an automated material system on it, so it should be able to switch from one filament to another. And I need it to use a very, very specific one of these filaments. And it keeps trying to use a different one, and that's not going to work because you can't print a nightlight for somebody in purple. Light just won't shine through it. It has to be done in white. And I don't know why it keeps changing back. So I'm going to reslice this here real quick and send it back to the printer, and we'll see if we can get it going. Ground it. No ice cream. The printer is lonely. It shouldn't be. I spent the entire night working on it. Okay. It's sliced. It's a 2 hour and 48 minute print. It should be using the PLA in our fourth slot. Let's find out. It takes 19.96 grams of material. Minimal electronic devices need almost as much therapy as me. I'm getting a little sick of giving this one there. So I've run into this issue. And it's possible that it's an issue with It's doing it again. I'm pretty sure it's doing it again. But it's possible it's an issue with the firmware on the printer, and it keeps getting filament stuck in it at the end of the print. And I have to take the whole print head apart and fix it every single time. Yeah, this is... Okay, I'm actually going to have to remove the filament. I'm going to have to remove every other color of filament from this printer to get it to work. Okay. So I manually unloaded the old filament and loaded the new filament. I'm going to try it one more time. If we can get it to work. Come on, filaments. Oh. There we go. I think it's going to work this time. Gonna lurk for a bit while you're doing that. Need to heat up a frozen pizza. All right. My electronics have behaved because they know to fear me. Fate worse than death donation. Ouch. I think my wife would just donate me to charity if she thought it would get rid of me. I'm going to give it a second while I watch it. See if it loads. Yeah, it won't let me load it for you guys. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. And then it does. Right as I switch back, it finally loads. So you can see what I'm trying to do here is make sure that it's printing using the right color. So that's the actual feed from inside my printer. And right now what it should be doing is spitting out the last vestiges of purple that were in the printer and changing over to white. So once we see this start to print the bottom edge, as long as it's white, we're good to go. And we'll go back to playing Shining Force 2. And I will regret this whole thing all of forever because I can't edit it out of the video, or else it loses all of the chat for the entire night, which kind of sucks, YouTube. I wish there was a way around that. Get your engineers on that, please. We don't want to. I don't want to be able to edit the front end off the video and have the chat for the entire night disappear because of it. Okay, I'm not going to stay on this. We'll go ahead and play. I'm pretty sure that that is white now. And it'll take another like 3 minutes before we can really see it. So we'll go back to playing, and maybe we'll check in on it here in a little bit. Alright, so I think I figured out what happened. I think we were fighting maybe in this desert. I am so very, very lost now. I've honestly got no idea where it teleported me to. I think I might know now. No, maybe not. Okay, so it's weird. We get into these random battles, and it just teleports us to anywhere at once. It's very strange sometimes. Roll20 is actually cooler than I thought it was before. There are finally adjustable AoE templates. Oh yeah, they just added those. I need to shoot the cannon at the rock, but I've got to figure out how to get back to the castle now, because when I egressed from the battle at the end of the night last night, it put me in some weird random city. I honestly don't think that there's much to threaten me in this place where I'm at right now. Our Birdman is now, if you missed the beginning of the stream, our Birdman is now a bird butt. I don't know what a bird butt is, but he's a bird butt. Bird butt 1, that's what it says. I don't even know if I'm going to get any experience out of this fight. My healers will. Yeah, that's his class now. It's like BDBT is his class, and he's just level 1. He was BDMN, and now he's BDBT. I wanted to think it may be short for like Bird Battler or something like that, but I don't really know. Slade has his sword now, and I think he's going to be really good with it. Yeah, most of this fight is going to be just a way for my healers to gain a bunch of experience, and that's it. It is Bird Battler, you think? I think it is. Ooh. Bird Butt is more fun. You know what? Let's send Peter up here to empty out these guys that are at a long distance. On the upside, we were short on gold. So it's worth killing these guys even if we get almost no experience out of it, just for the gold. Bird Butt is better. Oh, it is. It is Bird Battler. Okay. Thank you. Go ahead, Jaha. Cut that bishop in half. Yeah, you know what? Since some of these guys have been demoted back to level 1 because of their promotion, they might actually still get a little bit of experience. Jaha just got 14 from that attack. All right. I hope your pizza is good. I love his defense now. He's taking like 1 point of damage from everything. And now these things are significantly lower level than we are. But still, it's kind of beautiful. Wait, let's go. Yeah, we can go here. It's not going to hurt. If only... Hey, whoa, she's got a heck of a range now. Her changing to a bow knight increased her range significantly, I think. Like, that's a long range she's got. I wonder if it does the same with my archers when they finally level up. Well, that was pretty cool. I love when I get a second attack. I hate when they get a second attack, but I love when it benefits me. That's just the kind of guy I am, I guess. Probably shouldn't be using earth magic in this battle. Peter just up here doing his own thing for 1 point at a time. Farming up as much gold as he can get his hands on. Let's change his weapon. I think he's on the spear now, and he should be on the heavy lance. Look how much better Slade is now that he's got a sword. 21 damage. Leave that little guy to himself for now. Man, Chaz really turned it around. I was afraid he was going to kind of suck, and he's like not bad right now. She can move further, can't she? Yeah, she can move here. I mean, we get 3 points of magic use for 10 basically turning every 3 points of magic into 10 experience. Well worth it in my book. Let that Dark Bishop heal himself. I hadn't noticed before that the Dark Bishops, when they summon a fairy, it has like a little pointy tail, like a like a traditional depiction of like a tiny demon or something. Apollo costs 10, Dow only costs 8. I cannot get over how good Peter is as a just like he's just such an overpowered character. Oh, she's a little succubus. That's funny. Probably shouldn't send him off that far on his own. He can't really take the hits that other people can. Oh, he could get over to this thing. I forgot we gave Jaha a move speed buff last time. Well, sort of. He's got a piece of equipment that increases his move speed. And now his move is really good comparatively, where it used to be really bad. Oh, he's stunned, though. Potato Priest. Priest Tato Head? That's what he is. Priest Tato Head. Oh, my wife is texting me. She's going on a trip tomorrow, and there's so many things that have to be done for her trip. I mean, it's just a one-day trip, but she's got a lot she has to do before then. She's texting me things she needs me to do before I go to bed after the stream is over. Okay. Turn us off, so maybe I will just get those when the stream is done. I'm very distracted tonight, if you can't tell. It's been a kind of a long day with a few things that have been just little irritants that could cause great big problems. For instance, I lost a screw. Lost a screw. That screw almost cost me $1,700. Luckily, my wife found it. It wouldn't really have cost me that much. If I could figure out what the screw was and replace it, it probably wouldn't have actually cost me that much. But it would cost me days worth of work waiting to find a new one. Tiny, tiny little metric screw. Ah, what a mess. It's not an Apple screw. It's from the Bamboo Labs printer. If I knew what it was, but it holds the entire print head in place. So without it, you can't print. So losing it was it really upset me. And of course, a lot of those things happen at like 8:05, 8:10. That just tends to be the way bad things happen around here. It's always after 8 o'clock. Whoa, I don't want that heal 3. Oh man, it probably is. It's Bamboo Labs. And so it's probably some kind of really dumb proprietary screw. They are not an open source company. I want to see what Apollo does. Apollo shoots fire out of his hands. Like I said before, we're here for money. We're less than experience. Or more than experience? More than experience. We're here for the money more than the experience. Although I'm going to heal every turn anyway. It would be nice if Sarah could basically level up in this fight. I wouldn't mind if she leveled up once in just about every fight. Alright. Jaha's still stunned. Time to stop. There's one monster left. We're not going to attack it. Not for a little bit here. Until our healers are out of magic, we are pretty much at a standstill. We're just going to hang out and do almost nothing. Bring you down here. Try to minimize the movement on the screen. The less the cursor has to move, the faster it goes, right? I can't believe we got 11 more rounds of this. Which means at least that healer should gain a level. I'm going to move you here and you can heal somebody who actually needs it. Let's have you move back over here. Because that thing's going to come down there and start hitting Geralt. And hopefully he won't counterattack before we have a chance to run through the next 10 rounds. Oh, no, it's going to go after Slade. Slade is probably the most likely character to get a counterattack. What are the chances it changes targets and goes after the healer? Whoa, hello. Stay. Good. It's going to just keep going after Slade. That's fine with me. Level 34. Man, she's getting there. It's slow, but she's going. Oh, I guess he didn't take damage, so it didn't really matter. Didn't have to heal him. Okay, Karna's up to 26 at least. That's a long. She's got a long way to go to catch up if I'm going to take her all the way to 40. Oh boy. I think I'm going to title this stream "The One with All the Grinding" if we don't get to something really cool pretty soon. Too many party members. Look at that. We could abuse the fast forward, I guess, and get through the animations. Right, we don't need to see these animations 100 times. Oh no! Oh no! She only got 9 experience that time. What are we gonna do if she starts only getting 9 experience at a time? Have to start casting bigger heals or something, maybe? All right, she's got 5 more rounds in her. Oh, whoops. I just missed a healer. That's okay. She was already a round ahead. At least Karna's still getting 10 points each. Stay. Cast. Alright, she's only got 2 left. 3. She's got 3. All right, one more and Sarah's done. I should really move my archer so he could have a shot. I think I'll start doing that this turn, getting him into a better position. He's the only person on the field who has not got to level 25 yet. All right, that's Sarah's last cast. He can't kill this in one hit, so I'm going to have him go ahead and shoot. Now, he's only going to get one. He should get a little bit better chunk if he actually gets the killing blow, I suppose. Oh, Slade. Ooh. Slade almost killed it, so we can't attack this round. Oh, she is done. You know what? Let's just go ahead and finish it out. I wanted to make sure he gets the kill. He still only got one. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that he got a chance for the kill if it was going to give more. But it didn't, and now we're just moving on. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe that's where I want to be. We've got to work our way back to where we... like, back to our starting town, essentially. Which should be right here. Okay, we did make it. We're back to our starting town. Now we've got to go find the cave. But first, we should have enough money to buy a few more weapons. We had a couple people who still needed upgrades. Doot doot. The music is catchy, right? Okay, we've got an assault shell. Can anyone use that? Janet and Elric cannot because they haven't been promoted. The flail and the guardian staff. Okay, guardian staff might be the last staff we buy for our magic users. I guess we only have one magic user right now. Because here's the thing. Kazin doesn't actually need better attack. He only needs defense. So if we give him the guardian staff, that's like the one item that he can get that's going to give him 5 extra defense. I mean, at this point, it's an attack upgrade, but it's mostly a defense upgrade. I don't think there's another thing that he's going to be able to equip later that's going to give him extra defense. And since he doesn't need the extra attack, then we're fine. Elder Gun, good evening. This is not Final Fantasy. Hey, we have points. Although I still have not made... Why do I keep forgetting to make this? Let me check in on my print. It is going in white now. That's good. So if you type exclamation point points, I believe. Is it not working again? I mean, Streamlabs bot is there. Oh, there it goes. I don't get much in the way of shinies because I'm not here watching the stream. And then you need to go to... Good grief. Why have I not created a command for this yet? There it is. If you go to this link... Oh. It doesn't want to do it right, I don't think. Hold on. Nope. That is not a link. Why is it doing that? Let's try it from over here. There we go. Oh, it's right there. There's the link. The bot did it itself. If you go to that link that the bot just posted and that I just posted right afterwards, that will let you spend your points. You can spend your points there. Yeah, so it's streamlabs.com/Perremin/cloudbot. Will take you to where you need to be. From there, you can spend all the points that you want. Right now, you're voting between Blossom Tales, Chrono Cross, Fae Tactics, Dark Souls Remastered, Miles Morales Spider-Man, and Divinity Original Sin. So we still have our wheel. It's just a little harder to get to now, thanks to how YouTube works. All right, so let's go back. What do you? I don't want to buy. I'm going to sell. Whose item are we going to sell? We're going to sell Kazin's Power Stick. Yes. Now we want to buy the Guardian Staff for Kazin. Who gets a who uses a flail? I just want to see. Oh, that was also Kazin. We're not buying it. And then what about the power gloves? I don't know who uses that. I would bet if I upgraded my priests to monks, I bet they're the ones who use the gloves. So anyway, Elder Gun, what game are you planning to spend your points on? I really wish it would pop up. I could probably make it so that it did, except, man, we get those pop-ups so often, I fear. I need it to say something in chat when you spend your points. And here's the fight. This is the fight we were in last night. Where we ended our night. Finally, we're back here. All right, Sarah, hang out there. Let's get our formation going. You can go here. Probably should have moved my tank one space out further. Archer. I think I have decided I may be switching my Birdman out for the other Archer. I just don't really like him. That's my problem. I don't know if our other Archer's any good either. Probably not. The Archers don't seem to be great. My Bow Knight, she's awesome except for the fact that she can't move in certain terrains. Dead skeleton. Chill there. You chill here. I kind of screwed up a little bit. I need to change the way I'm doing things. Let's send you here. We've got a second. We can take a moment to recover here. Okay, so I'm gonna send. And you're gonna be my. There's my knight and my tank. Okay, so that means you need to come with this group. So I've got an archer up there. I need an archer down here, I suppose. I need a healer to go with this group. We got a larger set of enemies down here, so we're going to send the mage with the lower group. There we go. Now we've got our split. We'll see how well the split does. All right. flying skirmisher comes around, attacks the sniper, kills him. Because Peter the Phoenix is insane. He's got a level of insanity that is unbelievable. Yeah, come on and move up here, Skeleton. That'll make my life a lot easier. So much simpler to kill you if you're going to come to me. No, he just can't do it. This fight is so spread out, which is good because it means we're only taking on each little group one at a time, but the pain, I say. Saying it is so insane it goes beyond the membrane and into the mitochondria. Yes, insane in the mitochondria. I doubt you want to play another Larian game. You'd be wrung out. Don't you think? So here's the thing, Delson. The way it works, though, is, you know, with the wheel, is there's a really good chance it's gonna be a while before Divinity wins. And also, so here's the other thing. This is weird. The weird thing about the way I run the wheel is I play a lot of games in series, right? But at some point, I think it was when we were playing Trails, we decided, kind of as a stream, we decided it would be best not to play the series back to back. So like I played Pillars of Eternity. Was that what that game was called? Yes, Pillars of Eternity, right? Pillars of Eternity has a sequel. Technically, I could have put Pillars of Eternity in that 2 in that spot on the wheel, but because we made that decision at one point to never put 2 of the same series back to back, I put Divinity Original Sin in there. So when we played Divinity Original Sin 1, Pillars of Eternity 2 will go into the slot for isometric RPGs. It's really weird. It's a very convoluted system that I use. It's probably not the smartest. What I probably should do is just go back to just doing, like, picking a series and having a series take up a spot on the wheel and just playing through the series, and when it wins, it would be a lot simpler. But, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to convince myself to just slow down and enjoy each game and not really care. Not really care at all. I want to play them all. So as long as I get to all of them, I don't really have anything to complain about. As long as it keeps you motivated. Well, what I like about it is it lets you guys, like, I'm still, realistically, in the grand scheme of things, I'm still picking what games we play. I just let you guys influence how soon we play each one. So I kind of like that. I like that you guys get some kind of say in what you'd like to see next. But I'm never going to end up playing a game I don't want to play. Except, I've been thinking about, I've been gifted a lot of games since starting the stream. And I've been thinking about maybe instituting a thing where if I'm gifted a game, it just goes on the wheel as an extra slot. As long as it's an RPG and I'm willing to play it. I only play RPGs on stream, really. I mean, there are a few other things I play on stream, but if it's a game, like, I'm not going to play, someone's not going to gift me a copy of Call of Duty and expect me to play it. I'm just not going to do it. I would say thank you very much for giving me the gift, but I'm not going to play Call of Duty on. Like a wild card slot. I mean, we already technically have a wild card slot, and that's what Spider-Man is sitting in. Spider-Man's not really an RPG. But Topher has gifted me so many games that I have promised to get around to playing, and it's going to take me years to do it. Knights of Zintar, yes. If I could find a PG cut of Knights of Zintar, I would play it on stream. But I also don't want to lose my YouTube channel. And Knights of Zintar is the kind of game you would have to get you would have to go to a special website to watch a live stream of Knights of Zintar. An RPG wildcard slot with a blacklist. Pretty much. I mean, it would still just go on the wheel. So the question is how long it would take to get spun. Private Discord stream. There you go. You know what? I was going to say I could do private Discord stream for subscribers only, but we don't have, or for members only, whatever they call it on YouTube. But I don't have that yet. But I could set up a Patreon and do private streams for Patreon members if they were interested in playing it. Because here's the thing. That game is inappropriate. It's inappropriate for basically all audiences. But it was still a pretty decent little like RPG Maker style game. With a halfway, I mean, well, now keep in mind, I was like, what, 15 or something like that when I played it, and I haven't played it since. So maybe it wasn't any good, and I'm just remembering it as kind of good. Non-Discord viewers, have we got now? Very few. Honestly, our regular viewers are pretty much limited to the same regular viewers I've had for years. New season of Fortnite next Friday. Next Tuesday is the next chapter of Destiny 2. WoW just retooled? Wait, WoW retooled almost everything. What do you mean? Changed out all my outfits and weapons, as well as making riding and flying are free now? I did not know that. That's crazy. I know their dragon riding system was free. I didn't realize that all riding was free. I know they have a thing where if you haven't, if you haven't played in a while, you can come back and they will completely wipe your quest log if you want. They'll put you back in your home city. They'll give you an entire set of level appropriate gear and an entire new set of bags so that you can start again on your old character, basically, at whatever level you're at. I knew they did that too. So if they got rid of all your outfits, it may still be in your mailbox if you haven't played in a while. More surprising than Lotro's new X-Pack. So the weird thing about Lotro, according to what I've been hearing about the game, is it's getting ready to be completely redone. Like, they're getting ready to completely port that game over to a brand new engine so that they can upgrade the whole game to a modern graphic system. Like, there are people still playing that game. There are still enough people playing that game to be willing to put that kind of money into a new engine. That seems crazy to me. Now, don't get me wrong. I played Lotro not that long ago, and I still kind of enjoy it. It's not a terrible game. It's not a great game. It's, for being a WoW style game, with some pretty heavy pay to win influences in it now, unless that's changed since they changed over to Standing Stone. It's the only one of like the one of only two games where I've ever really loved the PvP. Monster PvP in in Lotro, I really enjoyed playing as a monster. I don't think you can do it anymore because no one does. No one wants to be the monsters in the game anymore. So it's almost a non-existent PvP game as far as I'm aware. And then, sadly, the only way to play is on private servers. Warhammer Age of Reckoning. I'm very sad that that game failed because it was a fun game. I had a great time with it, and I absolutely loved PvP in that game. It's the only game I've ever truly, like, just legitimately loved doing PvP in. It was a game where I didn't even mind dying constantly in PvP. And, strangely enough, the only game I've ever played where you could play a tank in PvP. Like, properly tanking. I don't think WoW is unplayable. I just think it's... I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. It's becomes like... It's a game that makes me really sad. A reason it lost 80% of its subscribers. It's done fairly well with the newest expansion. Like, it's come back up quite a bit according to its its earnings. But that could be all microtransactions for all I know. My biggest problem with WoW, as someone who's played it in every expansion, including the most recent one, my biggest problem with WoW is the players. Activision is now for sale. Again? I thought Microsoft just bought Activision. Like, I thought that purchase just went through. My people are going to have to stop and wait for my healer to catch up with them. See, I guess my problem is I don't really see what's wrong with the game. Other than they started by making it super casual, or trying to make it super casual, and then they succeeded too much, and it allowed too many people to come in and be like complete... It's just not fun to play. That's the real problem with it. It's still telling a decent enough story. It's just not fun to play. You can't run a dungeon because it's literally a run of a dungeon. Nobody stops. There's no need for any kind of... Why is my phone still making noise? It is after 10 and it is on Do Not Disturb. Oh. My daughter's going a little bit crazy because because Marvel is another thing that sucks like WoW. Evidently, they just removed Elizabeth Olsen's Scarlet Witch permanently from the MCU. That was her favorite character. outside of maybe Spider-Man. But anyway, I think WoW could still be a decent game, but it never will be again. Because I think they just forgot what it's like to make you have to play the game. They sort of did that in Multiverse of Madness, but there was still an alternate universe version of her. I mean, it is a multiverse. There are thousands of versions of everybody. I mean, she was already scheduled to have another movie or something. Or to appear in another movie. Okay, I need everybody up here has got to just stop moving. And wait for a healer to catch up. But in short, my belief is it is the players that made WoW bad. I think there were a few bad decisions, and there's always been bad decisions made about WoW, mostly on a corporate end. But the players made the game much, much worse, and their demands giving in to their demands made the game much, much worse. And to the point where now, you're right, it is a parody now of what it used to be. It's sad. And the terrible part is there are some really good mechanics in the game right now. The dragon riding aspect of Dragonflight is really good. It's really, really fun. Dungeon running has become impossible. Raiding, it's terrible. There is no fun left to be had in that. Raiding is not fun anymore. They do a decent enough job telling a story. They do a decent enough job telling the story, but it's not on the level of like Final Fantasy XIV. Like the story is just not. Fans that made the MCU bad, yeah. Well, fans made MCU bad, or are in the process of making MCU bad. Fans made Star Wars bad. Let's keep our guys together down here. Let's just regroup. There we go. Stop there. You have boost and blast, but you don't have aura. That's what I need to get is aura. They did do that, and they've even come out and said they knew they were doing it and still haven't stopped. And that's really, really frustrating. Like, if you know you're doing it, make a change. I have not watched most of the new Star Wars stuff. I haven't. I have watched, I watched Mandalorian, and I still love Mandalorian. I think it's really good. But I haven't watched Kenobi. I didn't watch, Andor. Now there's an Ahsoka show too, right? I haven't watched it at all. Oops, that's not good. We're gonna have to kill this demon fast. His fire magic can take us out quickly. I have not seen Secret Invasion either. I won't cancel Disney Plus because I get it for free. Oh, Chester, you're in trouble. Take what's good about the comics and throw that part of the story away. I got some bad news for you right now with the Marvel comic universe. Marvel comics themselves are taking what's good about the comics and throwing them away. Now you sound like an elitist. That's funny. Yeah, Marvel Comics is kind of... They are... Now, I don't read all of Marvel, but particularly what they've been doing with Spider-Man recently has just been terrible. Terrible. Like, some of the worst writing in Marvel in a long time. They make bad comic books for 5 years, and they make the best comic books in the world for 5 years. That could be, and I'm just in a bad part of the... Right now, one of the things that's frustrating me, and Marvel has always done this to a certain extent, but they have gone so overboard recently. Like, they're trying to... They're making comic books right now the way they did in the 90s. Like, it's mass... Like, super mass-produced garbage. And every single issue of every single comic has like 12 different covers. It's same comic, but it's 12 different covers so that like, because they're trying to trick collectors into buying every cover or something. It's really, it's that horrible, ultra capitalistic approach to mass producing comic books, and it sucks. I don't know if DC's doing the same thing because I just barely got into DC. Like I haven't even bought any regular series because right now most of the regular series DC comics are on hold. They actually put all the comics on hold while they do this like weird nightmare series that they're working on for like a month and a half, 2 months. And so I'm getting in on that series. I haven't read any regular series DC comics yet. DC is like endlessly mediocre. So I haven't read this new series in DC. So I don't know if it's any good. I bought like 4 issues so far, but I haven't got around to reading them yet. And I have a bunch more on my pull list that are waiting for me to pick them up. But right now I have no income. So my pull list is sitting there waiting for me to go make some money. Please don't die, cousin. Okay, good. Good. I hope I didn't run Elder Gun off too much by saying too many negative things about WoW. I would still love to see WoW make a comeback. I'd love to see it get good again. I don't think it can. I think it can stay just barely above terrible. Because I think I love that world. maybe it's time for WoW to end and like a new game to take, like a new game is set in that world to take over. That's never going to happen, but maybe that's what I'm waiting for. I'll say this. If you're watching a video of this stream and you want to argue with me about how WoW is still good or how WoW is making a comeback or anything at all about WoW, go ahead and make a comment about it and I will respond. I will respond because I've been playing WoW since early enough in beta that hunters could still wear shields. And I've played every expansion. So I've got some strong opinions about the game and I'd love to see it. I'd love to see what other people thought. Coming between 2025 and 2028, that would be great. It just depends on what happens. You know, you tend to go through a lot of bad art sometimes. There are some eras of art that were just not great. That now it's art, so it's all subjective. But I'm looking at you, Dadaists. Have you looked at the last 20 years of history? Well, I'm not saying the last 20 years of history were great either. I will say, there are some pretty great things in the last 20 years of history. Maybe not. Maybe my idea of what's in the last 20 years is a little skewed. Because when I think of 20 years, what I'm really thinking of is stuff that happened like almost 40 years ago. '27. Doing some prep for a game. I may or may not be making a fool of myself practicing NPC voices. I don't see how you could be making a fool of yourself by doing that. I mean, that seems like a positive thing to have to like be doing, you know? I have arguments with myself in the car sometimes in weird voices. It's strange, and I know it, but it's who I am. I feel a bit more argumentative tonight than I was last night. Like, I was in a pretty decent mood last night, and just today... Now, I think a part of that is because, guys, I woke up last night in intense pain in my lower back at 4 a.m. and was up for like 2.5 hours just in pain. And then it just went away. I have no idea what it was to this moment, but it means I didn't sleep very much, and so I'm kind of grumpy and argumentative tonight. I apologize for that. Somehow self-conscious that my roommates will overhear and judge me because I do the same to them. Oh, they're probably not. That sounds like my level of paranoid. What had me hopeful for storytelling in the future is the optimistic nihilism of Gen Z. The nihilist movement led to some really great literature in the early 20th century. We can hope. I do think we have had this problem where somehow we've kind of lost the ability to tell good stories, and I think it's because we don't sit around telling enough good stories. Although I start to see that coming back, and it's what makes me really, really happy, for one, about how well tabletop role-playing games are doing. Because I feel like people are starting... Oh, there we go. Watch a lot of interviews with Matt Mercer and Brendan Lee Mulligan, both of them talking about their wives having become used to hearing them talk to themselves in strange voices. That they've got to, right? That's what those guys do for a living. But I think that tabletop RPGs people are learning how to tell a story again. Maybe that's me being overly optimistic, which is absolutely not the kind of thing you would normally hear me say. True. This was, I don't, like I said, I feel, my controller might be running out of battery. It's kind of buzzing at me. I think I really just am tired. I'm tired tonight is a big part of my problem. And so I just feel like I have no energy. And it's making me, like I said, it's making me grumpy and argumentative. And I feel like I have no energy. Last night I felt great. I felt like I had good energy last night. Today has been no energy the entire day. Tover, good evening. Be grumpy. Being grumpy is the one thing I'm really good at. Like, really good at it. I'm not even meaning to be. I just find myself, like we said last night, I feel contrarian today. I feel like I've got to fight against everything. Oh, you got through work on that. How is that ankle doing? Is it still hurting? No, we're not. We're never going to convince Delson to come back here. Not too bad, way better. That's good. Ugh. Do you have a brace or anything for it? You really shouldn't be. You should be, careful on a sprain like that. I'm going to keep Chester down here. He's in bad shape. War brace for 24. Okay. Well, I'm just saying, be careful, man. You don't want to... The last thing you want is for it to get worse because you put too much on it too fast. It spells Delson differently every time. Dawson, Dachshund. Oh, if it gets worse, no work. And there is that. I just don't know if I don't know if I'd want to endure the pain for that. I also am looking forward to your voices. Bring on the craziest of voices, Delson. We're ready. Things are popping up on my other monitor out of nowhere. There we go. All right, guys on the lower scale, come up here where you can do something. They'll be wild beyond the witchlight. They will be beyond the wild. Co-founder of A&M Records has died at age 88. I don't know A&M records, I guess. My music knowledge is extremely limited. So Matt, you're going to be moving back to the Midwest right about the time that it should start cooling off, aren't you? I mean, cooling off for you. Not cooling off here. Middle of September, it could be anywhere between 60 degrees and 115. Everywhere in the Midwest has air conditioning. True. Valid point. Probably shouldn't have killed that guy. That might be the last guy on the field. It was. I should have left him alive for a bit. Alright. Now, though, we can get to this cave up here, right? Yes, right there. Set up the cannon! Road! Road! Yes? You know about devices like this, right? Perry has a cannon and some dynamite here. Can you remove these rocks? Okay. Let me try. Road gets the dynamite from Perry. Stand back. Ready? Well, that was easy enough. Perfect. Now we can go to North Parmesia. Wow, this cannon is great. Let's load it onto our caravan. I can attend the battles with this weapon. Perry, do you need this anymore? Wait, he's gonna have a cannon? This dude's gonna bring a cannon into battle. Time to get rid of a bird guy. Anywhere between 60 and 115 sounds like our brain. We live in tundra. We don't need air conditioning. It's always cold. That was the before times. Oh, he joins as a brass gunner. We might try him out. We might. I don't know. Huh? Wow. Now I can fight alongside you. Okay. Road the... there we go. The bargain. Road the Bargain has joined the force. I know that stands for Brass Gunner, but I like to call him the Bargain, I think. You didn't need to turn one of your archers into a cannon dude because you get a cannon dude. I'm not sure I need a cannon dude at all, though. Road is hooked. Ha! Okay, let's go to North Parmesia. I thought I would search this little spot of trees down here, like a little grove. No, they kind of suck. That's what I was afraid of. Like, I imagine they're super slow. And we're immediately in another battle that I can't see. Oh no. And I'm sure, oh, if I go look, the light goes with me, so that's good. Skeleton, archer. This is going to be a weird battlefield. I don't really like these enclosed cave battles. Oh, there's a treasure over here, though. I wonder if I should have tried putting him... Whoa, what is this guy? Dark Soldier. Alright, well, here goes nothing. Let's see what happens. Your archers are all about the same as far as stats. One gets a bit more health, one gets a bit more attack, and one has a little more defense, but they're all relatively comparable. Now, is that with pure archers, or does that include my bow knight? who is really just an archer with better range. Like, better range of movement, not necessarily range of archery. Okay, where is the first? If I go over here, they're going to be right around the corner to the north. Well, that's a good place for a tank to be. That is May and your 2 elves, assuming they have similar levels and have been promoted at similar levels. Also assuming both of your elves are promoted to snipers. Okay, so right now, I've only used one of my elves. Both of my elves are at the same level because Elric hasn't leveled yet. So they're both level 24. But I've only got one in my party. I might need to decide if it's time to get rid of some people from my party. My archers, so aside from May, my other 2 archers feel really weak. And that could just be, I guess, because they're not promoted and they have weaker weapons. But they feel so weak. They feel like archers that suck. It's like May if they didn't have the range of movement that she has. Like, a part of me would trade out Elric for a second mage in a heartbeat. Like, I would get rid of Elric to take a wizard with me, or even a second sorcerer. And then I'm considering getting rid of Luke. I do not like Luke. He feels really weak. He's got mediocre, it feels like he's got mediocre defense and mediocre attack, and that's it. He's like a wimpy version of a warrior, or like a lesser version of either one of those 2 guys. But he does have a halfway decent movement. He's a warrior who trades off both offense and defense for movement. And I'm just not sure it's worth it. I'm not sure the trade-off is enough. I just don't have another wizard yet, or another sorcerer, or another offensive caster. Go ahead and get rid of him if you want. 100% get rid of him the moment you have a Pegasus Knight. Yeah, if I get a Pegasus Knight, I would definitely get rid of him. A Pegasus Knight would be much, much better option, I think. Consider switching him out with your other archer. I might do that. I could leave this battle. I could flee this battle and get a different. That's probably what I should do, is flee this battle and set up my group. Make sure that I'm playing with the group I want to be playing with for now. If you're going to do that, get the archers the highest bows they can get. If you can't afford them. So the problem isn't affording them. They have the best bow they can get until they're promoted. I really need them to get one more level so that I can, before I want to promote them. I've been trying to promote everyone at 25. I could just bite the bullet and just do it sooner. I probably should just get my archer up here. Because she's got a great weapon. She shoots missiles or something crazy. You know, let's leave him. Let's just leave him down here. I know. I need to adjust my tactic and get them out in the forefront better. It's like I need to just guard off, like block off the road with my tanks, put my healers right here behind them, and heal them up constantly. And just put my archers behind them and just take 100 turns to kill anything. Exactly what you just said. Don't have them attack, move your archers behind them, use them to kill everybody while the tanks take away all the damage. I just got to move everybody back out of the way now. Let's put... You just stay there for now. You stay put. This archer... I mean, she's already level 6 after her transition thing. So we're going to move Peter back. You... This is a good place to do it, too, if we can get them to come to us. Because the tanks can actually block off this road. It ain't rocket surgery. Yeah. It's just so... It's so hard to keep them up. Archers move slow. They have a great range. I have to move much slower than I'm used to. Go tap them with Peter and have them kite them back. Will they keep following him though? That's the real question. Maybe they will. Okay, I'm gonna move you. I can move you back one, right? Yeah, we can. They actually have some of the best movement. You just have them at the back of your party. Maybe it's just their initiative that sucks then, because they're like always at the rear. I feel like I can never get them up front. And they do so little damage that... they do so little damage. We're in good shape now, though. We're in good shape now. He's going to take out these two guys, and then we're going to teleport out. It's a good thing they've got pocket healers. Because I could take the time to do all this, but if I'm going to sub out my bird guy for my other archer, I'd like to get her into the battle as soon as I can. You know what? Just stay there. I want to see if I can kill this guy first. Elric's got to be getting really close to 25. Come on, good grief. I'm gonna have to move everybody else so that I don't have to go through 90 people to get to the right person. On the upside, Sarah's 36, only 4 levels left to go for her. Hang out over there, guys. For 400 or 500 more times. Okay, there's got to be a decent pattern that I can do. Like surely there's just a formation that I should just standardize. I wish you could move around. Like, not being able to place your guys on the field is frustrating a little bit. Good grief. This is good. It is, you're right. It's going to be like 400 or 500 times because he gets nothing from this and he can't kill anything. Oops. Heal 2. I might need to move the other healer up and heal him. He's close enough. I don't think they're going to do 31 points of damage to him. I might do that. I might do that when we come back. That way it goes a lot faster because I don't have to scroll through everybody. And I don't have to worry about them getting in the way. Come on, attack me. Oh, a dodge. The dodge is even worse. Seems to have reprogrammed to always choose the wrong homonym. No! That sucks. Maybe it's the heat. Maybe Google doesn't like the heat. I don't know why I don't abuse this Oh. I don't know why I don't abuse the fast forward. I think it feels like I'm cheating. I know it's not, because all it's doing is fast forwarding the animations. It just feels like a cheat. Ah, thanks, Delson. I was already feeling bad enough about myself. Desperate to be relevant in 2023 and put all their resources into a subpar LLM. Insist on using for everything and it sucks. That's not fun. Why would they do that? You did it all the time when you stream this? It's just, man. The animations take so long. It is very, very time consuming. But I feel like I'm not being true to the game by playing with fast forward mode. But it's not even emulated. I mean, they put it in, right? They put it in because whoops, I meant to use that character to heal somebody. Because they wanted me to use it. That's what I'm going to tell myself. And if we're going to spend more time grinding, we're going to have to start using it. Large language model. I've never heard of that. Play the same 3 bars of music and animation with different colored flashing lights. In some games, the animations alone would almost be considered full-fledged cutscenes. And I love them. Don't get me wrong. I do not want it to sound like I'm complaining at all about the animated combat in this game, because it's fun. But when you're just grinding, it takes forever. I might have to kill something soon. Come on, kill the skeleton at least. Yes, finally killed something. 35 experience points. Things are actually making their way down to me, so that's good. I didn't have to summon anything down here. They're just coming on their own. That wasn't good enough. We might need to go ahead and exit this fight soon. I really would like Elric to gain a level. Maybe I should hit these things like once and then have him try to kill them. They've managed to get enough people down here that I'm feeling like I'm starting to get ganged up on. I hate to move her in, but she can't reach unless she does move in. Now, unfortunately, that means we're in prime position to get hit by an AoE from the Lesser Demon. Yeah, That's what I was thinking. He's not getting enough experience from the individual attacks. The most important thing is that he gets the killing blows. Just finished rereading Era 2, Book 3, Mistborn, to prep me for the latest one, Book 4, The Lost Metal. Oh, yes! Nicely done, Elric, finally. He should level with that. Oh, he was already 25. He must have got 25 in the last battle and I didn't notice. That's okay. That's okay, though. 26, he's good to go. We're good for him to go with him. I should probably just go ahead and leave the battle now and get him promoted. And then bring the girl into the next fight. I only have one more character that needs one more level. And that's it. Nobody died, right? We're gonna promo. Well, my healer needs 3, but their weapons don't matter because all they're doing is healing. Topher, thank you for the heads up. She actually needs 4. My other healer needs a lot. The characters have a lot more depth, I feel like, and he incorporates well the history of Era 1 as myth and tales in Era 2. See, I've never read anything but the first trilogy. I probably need to sit down and read it at some point. The fighting class. Yes. Promoted to a sniper, yes. Let me conduct the rite. The light blesses Archer Elric with the class of sniper. Or snip. Lurking, talking to a friend, haven't talked in a while. Topher, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us, and hopefully I will see you on Monday when we play more Baldur's Gate 3. So we're going to add Janet to the party for now. I don't know if we're going to keep Janet, but for now we're going to add her because I just don't like Luke. I just don't. And we're probably not going to bring Road either. But here's the thing. I want to see something here. Let's go to our... do you have another desire? No, let's just... Come on, get out of this. Item, give, assault shell. May's already got an assault shell. That's what she's using. Oh wait, she has the Robin arrow also. Give that to Elric. Equip Elric with the assault shell. And let's make sure May, the Robin arrow, can that be used by our other archer? No, Janet can't use that. We can give it to Janet, but she can't use it. Originally intended to release the Lost Metal right after Oathbringer, but it ended up not coming out until after Rhythm of War, which I still haven't read. I'm putting it off because my wife is trying to catch up. Wit makes a cameo. Let's see if you can find him. Oh, I'm back. I'm back here again. Wit slash Hoyd? Oh, I went the wrong way again. I keep wanting to go this way. Okay, now. Purge. Who is not going to be in the battle party? Well, Chester. Whoop, wait, nope. I need to add him back in. Sorry. I didn't go down far enough. Kazin. Slade is going out. Everybody's going out temporarily. Peter can go out. That might be the problem. I thought I saved at the castle. I'll go save at the castle just to be safe. Now at this point, I could drop Elric from the party. But I might keep him just in case. Alright, so we need Jaha back in. And Janet. Quick save in case we get attacked on the way. Go find the priest. Oh, there it was, right there. Just went right past it. Oh yeah, it is Hoid like Metroid. And isn't he also in the one with the colors? Continue. Yes, I want to continue my adventure. He is in every one of them. Oh no. Whoops. Oh well, this'll work. We can do a little bit here. Evidently you have to do both of these battles in a row or you're going to have to do this one over again. Been seen using every magic system introduced so far, but never in the book where that is the primary. Really? See, now I feel like I really have to go back and reread. We want to cut them down a notch and then let her have the kill. See, really, I'd like to get him here and Jaha here, but I don't know how that's going to work with the archers. Oh, that wasn't intentional either. Magic and investiture are interchangeable in Cosmere speak. 13 known identities. And, Janet. Damn it, Janet. All right, there we go. She should be able to kill him in one blow now. As long as she survives. All right, Karna, 28. $49. Okay, it should take almost nothing. Almost nothing. If we can keep her getting killing blows, she should easily make it in this fight. I wonder if this group has the strength to finish the fight by themselves. The Mistborn system makes the most sense to me. I like the Mistborn system. And that's probably why the Mistborn system is a tabletop role-playing game already. Everybody move. Parshinti magic, I don't understand it. Like, they just metamorphose. Oh, she couldn't kill it. It's gonna take another round. That's a joke. Stole it from me, no! Just hang tight right there. All you're there to do is take a beating. All right, this is going pretty well. So far, so good here. Well, that sucked. Stupid counterattack just ruined everything. Like, she would have gained a level right there. Characters bond to a homunculus, has specific magical powers no one else has, and the Stormlight Archive's magic system are all tied to connecting people to magical spirits. Do they? I only read one book and like 2 short stories. Do other people have homunculuses? I thought that the main, like, the homunculus that is the main part of the story, well, not really a main part of the story, but is the one with a name. I thought that he was a special thing. I didn't realize there were lots of homunculi. Homuncularum. And now the bishop's going to heal, so she's never going to level. Okay, we got to kill the bishop. We're going to have to kill the bishop and then come back over here. Oh, Munin Dwayne was the only humanoid. Okay. If you could be a Sprin, which one would you be? Or have a Sprin, which one would you have? Oh, that's a hard question. I do not know. I have not read that far. I need to, but I haven't. Man, that's a hard question, Delson. I think I did read it happened in Georgia. Kind of left Elric out there to die. Gonna have to get him to back up. But I really need that. I need that guy dead. I don't think he's gonna do it. We're gonna let Elric die. In fact, we might let a lot of people die here. Ah, oh good, he's gonna heal himself at least. Dodge! Stop dodging! Okay, it's time to start killing things. It's either time to kill things or leave. Raven, good evening. A cryptic like what's her name? Cryptic like Shalon? Isn't Shalon's a cryptic? One of those dudes is lawbound, not the Oath Keepers, but the law guys. I wish I was a Windrunner. Don't we all? Ah, okay. Familial love for her grandmother rather than absolute mind-shattering terror. Mind-shattering terror sounds horrible. See, I have to kill some things because I cannot get to the priest. And as long as the priest can keep throwing AoE heals, I'm in trouble. Problem is, trying to kill the priest, I'm going to leave everybody else open to dying. So stay here and hope that she can't die in one turn. I don't think I've read. Yeah, I don't think I've read that. Okay, which of these guys is lower on health? 6, 10, 30. Come on, you can do it. 4. She hit him for 4. I don't want to blast that guy. I don't want to put her in a... Oh, we can take her up here. There we go. She can still reach him from there. Well, so here's what it feels like. at this point, man, it feels like what you need to do is write some prequel stuff that does explain that. Still couldn't kill him. But Jahak got a level. That's good. The homunculi act as a permanent magical circle for the person they are bonded to, which allows them to use magic without any ritual. The more powerful the homunculi, the more energy a mage can use. The emotion used to create the homunculi determines its strength. Ooh, that part I don't think I caught. Now I do know that, like, if he eats a book, then, like, the mage learns everything that was in the book, right? There, she's level 25. We could call it quits there. Time for Delson to retire to his crypt, for tomorrow he toils upon the rising of the scary fireball in the sky. Oh, that power is unique to Munin Dwayne. See, that I didn't know either. So, Delson, have a good night. And sleep well. Hopefully, I'll see you on Monday. If I don't, you know, for some reason, talk to you earlier. Sarah got to 37. She leveled once in this fight. That's good. There, finally got rid of the Dark Bishop. I don't know why. I actually should go ahead and teleport out of this fight at this point, so that we can get our archer a weapon that's actually worth having. Whoop! Ah! Darn it. So they each have a unique ability tied to the type of homunculus they are. Since Munin Dwayne is uniquely humanoid, he is the only one with knowledge transfer. So, okay. Why has nobody else made a humanoid homunculus? Canaans all have an ability that protects their mage like magic armor. Well, I can see why that would be useful in a war. Might explain why nobody was like, oh, learning stuff versus staying alive. Oh, they don't have control over what it is. During the ritual, the emotion is elicited and a piece of the mage's soul is cut out, and that forms... Aha! That explains it more then. Not having control would make a big difference. I'm just gonna blast this thing and be done. She got 1 point for it. Okay, we're gonna teleport out, promote our archer, put our group back together, and then move on. We're gonna have to redo this fight anyway. We've accomplished so little tonight. First, raise our archer from the dead. Elric, come back to life. Good grief. Yeah, the orders are horribly evil. That's why Munin Dwayne looks like the Toxic Avenger. I want to promote... where is she? Janet. Janet wants to be promoted? Yes. She can be promoted to sniper? Yes. Alright, let's go sell Janet's gear and buy a better weapon. And we're getting there. Sarah's getting close. Go on in. What's up, boy? We guarantee all items to be in good condition. We want to sell you a bunch of junk. Okay. Janet, sell your steel arrow. Sell your robin arrow. Nobody's. I want to buy something now. What do you want to buy? I want to buy the assault shell. Who gets it? Why, Janet does. Equip that, Janet. Now we're in good shape. We just got to put our party back together. People should understand that when you realize that Terry was a frontline soldier in a worldwide magical war that ended when he was 16. I mean, that's fair. But then, you know, if it was like a genocidal kind of war, it's really hard to say, you know. Nobody ever thinks that that Hogwarts was evil because the kids had to fight, because it was either fight or die. I'm not having to fight this fight again. For some reason. I don't really understand. See, I remember some of that story. I need to read it again. I really should go back and read all the books now. I read the first one, and I think I have the second one. She was there to control him if he went rogue. Man, I don't remember much of this story, sadly. Okay, who are we putting back in the party? We are putting in... let's put... Kazin? Slade? Peter, obviously. Chester? May? And Geralt. There we go. Plenty of people have talked about the fact that Hogwarts is evil for using children soldiers. Maybe, but not, like, a lot of people do not. I don't think most people who read the series thought of it that way. Also, a pretty significant part of the world that involves the fact that not only were they child soldiers, they were given extremely powerful magical drugs to make them better. Well, that is pretty evil. That might be a part I've kind of overlooked. You here? You're a radical rat. You stay up there. Oh, Dark Sniper. At least you may got a counterattack. Okay. Get some archers up here now. That's Lee's backstory. She was raised by a hedge witch who taught her how to trap spirits in order to power charms. She used that knowledge to create a drug that souped up casting at the expense of burning out the user. There's a lot more world building there than I caught from just reading the first book. Stole the knowledge and wiped her mind. Holy cow. Well, yeah, I know that. I know. I just was saying I never got to it. So I obviously didn't realize just how much there was. Okay, we could put you here. Oh, we have Neptune now, so we have a water attack also. You can't really reach anybody with your magic at this juncture, so we're just gonna keep you back here for a minute. But you here, though, you can, because you are an archer. That's just, you know, that's what happens until you've written about 15 books, I think. All right, Peter, you ready to go draw some people in for me? Lure them down, Peter. There we go. Some of them are moving in. They're just moving in slowly this time. I guess the fight didn't... Oh, I moved him too far out to the edge. Yeah, this is what we want. We want just to play it safe here. Draw them in, let our ranged characters take them out. Well, I can't tell a story to save my life. I've wrote a couple. They're not good. And I really can't end a story. I'm like Stephen King in that manner. Shoot that skeleton. So it is crazy how much you were right, how much more damage they deal with just one step up in weapons. Yes, we're doing very well this time, I feel. Peter, you just stay down there. I mean, Peter could probably kill that guy in one hit, but I need to draw him in just a little further. We are trying to get through this battle, so I'm not going to just leave all the kills to my ranged characters. Although my warriors are not getting out there very easily, so. Terry has serious mental health issues from his experiences. He exhibits all of that behavior on page. Nobody gets it because I never bothered to spell it out for them. And you do have to kind of spell it out. That's something I've learned from, it's kind of crazy. Something I've learned from pulp fiction style novels, right? Like, how many times does Harry Dresden just say something straight up? Like, I don't, like, he will just straight up, the one thing I can't stand is when somebody hits a woman, or something like that, you know? Like, it's, he always says it before he does it. He tells, then shows. Yes, exactly. I don't know if I want him out here yet. She can't hit from there, can she? Oh, yeah, she can. What they really mean is to match your character's behavior, you tell the audience about them. I think it's so that rule about showing, not telling, gets really important. We're starting to see a problem with it in a lot of modern television, where they have these long dialogue cuts that are really just monologues to an audience. Like, there's no reason that two characters would ever have this conversation, because both characters know the information that's being relayed. I'm seeing that in so many shows recently, and a lot of it is political, and instead of giving us a story that emphasizes the point of the point that they're trying to make, the story means nothing, and they're just giving it all in dialogue. It's bad dialogue writing, yes, but it's becoming way too prevalent right now. The nice thing about it, though, the nice thing about seeing that a lot is that when you see it done well, then you go, okay, this is how it should be done. I wish everybody would watch this. When they tell us a character's spooky and weird, but they don't do anything spooky and weird. That does happen. I'm not sure if I'm like, okay, up here, I'm not sure I have to kill everything in this fight. Because when there's only one of a certain guy, like this guy, right? When there's only one in a fight, a lot of times that means he's a boss. So if I just get to the Dark Soldier, this fight would probably be over. Now where? Do I still have a demon guy down here? Yes, we do. Now, he came to me last time, but I don't really have a reason to go down there other than experience. We could come up towards here. I think we're going to try to park our tanks right here. And we will have to fend off the demon as it comes up behind us. Some people are, all the characters talk about how Ted is a hopeless romantic, but Ted is a horrible douchebag. Well, and so sometimes it makes me wonder if the characters say the things that they say about Ted because Ted is the one telling the story. They're exactly unreliable narrator. Literally none of his behavior fits with how his friends talk about him. That's a show I kind of gave up on after like 2 seasons. Where am I going? Let's leave you over here in this corner so that you can, and we'll actually maybe leave May behind with you. Because that demon thing's going to come up from behind eventually. You stay here with May. The 2 of you should be able to kill a demon guy pretty quick. We're trying to get over here to block this entryway. We also know that he exaggerated aspects of Robin's personality, but downplayed aspects of Barney's personality because both of those characters have also appeared in How I Met Your Father, which I haven't watched at all. Is it any good? And do I have to go back and finish How I Met Your Mother to understand it? It's not bad. Does it have its Barney character? It's got to have its Barney character. Completely unrelated shows. The crossover cameos are just fan service and have nothing to do with your... Okay. Oh, I should have had her cast. Between the 2 of them, they'll kill this sniper. Is that thing still coming? I forget that I can do this. It may not be. Let's go ahead and move you guys down here real quick. I don't know that she can tank much of a hit, but we're going to let her try. Two of the characters in How I Met Your Father live in the apartment from How I Met Your Mother that they got from an old couple. In their words, an old couple. What? Wow. How I Met Your Father was originally intended to follow the mother from the original show. Was it? Oh, it fell through in that form. I did not know that. That would have been interesting. Robin appears because one of the characters goes into McLaren's during a life crisis and runs into her. She also needs Barney because she happens to rear ends him. Oh no. You know what show I kind of feel like I miss? That I thought that I enjoyed, maybe other people didn't because it was kind of dumb. I missed New Girl. I liked New Girl a lot. Okay, let's stay here and take our tanks around the corner first. Oh, one of the characters owns the bar? See, I assumed they were all supposed to be much younger and, like, in college or something. Make another batch of butterscotch bread. I don't think I've ever had I don't think I've ever heard of butterscotch bread. So I am probably maybe a lot more people have this opinion than I think, or maybe I'm alone in this opinion. But I thought New Girl was better when it didn't focus on Jess. They're all in their 30s, played by actors, but okay. Yeah, see, I thought they were all supposed to be younger. That's interesting. But like I said, I'd never watched the show and didn't really know anything about it. Okay, so we could stay to the right of the water and work our way up there. Man, the archers are good at taking out the demons. They deal a lot of, it's like almost like they deal extra damage to demons or something. He can't get down there, so we might as well take him back up. He's not going to be useful. Slade will probably kill that thing. Yep, there we go. The Orville gets much better once it stops trying to be a sitcom. Agreed. Once they just embraced being Star Trek The Next Generation with like real people. You know, Star Trek, if Star Trek had real humans. Or real human culture? I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I think you get what I mean. Star Trek if it had good writers. From what I hear, that new Star Trek show with Pike as the captain is actually really good. But I have not watched anything recent. Oh, lesser demon. You big old dodgy McDodge face. I think we're going to go ahead and get out here and take these guys out since they're going to come to us anyway. There's nothing over here, right? Yeah, so she can go on around. She's got the speed. But you're going to go back this direction. Literally the original series retooled with Pike as the captain instead of Kirk, like episode for episode. Really? I mean, they did have a musical episode. They didn't have one of those in the original series. Tried to push too much too fast, and that's probably true. And I've watched none of it, so I will probably maybe enjoy it more because I've watched none of this new stuff like as it came out. So when I finally get around to watching it, it won't feel like saturated to me necessarily. Nope, he's still good. Anybody else? Who needs a heal? Whoops. Do you need a heal? A little bit. I'll just heal this Phoenix then. Heal. Phoenix guy. There we go. One of the reasons I like How I Met Your Father is that it is a similar premise to How I Met Your Mother, but a very different style of storytelling and narrative. That's an interesting idea. Just basically doing the same show in a completely new style would be... that'd be unique, I would think. Which might be one of the things that's great about the Orville. It's not a reboot of Star Trek. It's not a retelling of Star Trek, but it is definitely inspired by Star Trek. Doesn't censor herself the way Ted did. She also tells stories in a more linear way than Ted does. More invested in the lives of her friends, so she tells more stories about her friends than she tells about herself. That's good, because Ted was the worst part of the original show. He was the least interesting character. I might have to pull my knight out before he dies. He's not really a tank. He can just kind of off-tank. I gotta get my mage up here. He's gonna start falling behind in levels if I'm not careful. How I Met Your Father would be a really good ensemble. Oh, okay. What did you... Where did that sake come from? I don't know. Nothing else. I think there might still be a treasure over there, but I can't get it till after the fight's over. Oh, I was gonna pull Chester out. Whoops. Chester's toast. Unless that guy decides to heal himself, Chester is going to die. I meant to have him kind of move back. Okay, we got these 3 guys over here, and that's about it. So go ahead and move our tank up here. We're gonna kind of wait and regroup right here while the rest of the group comes back and catches up. There we go. Now Chester's not gonna die. Older Sophie telling the story instead of her kid listening, which is a big deal because the cast is much more diverse. Huh. Okay, that's cool. Okay, Bo Knight, go over here by your healer. Because then you can come right there. Slade can almost walk around before he waits for all these people to get out of the way. I think he can, actually. I know Peter can just fly through here. Chester, I do want you to come back here and stand next to a healer. Geralt, you come up here. Get our archer over here. Maybe they'll start closing in now. I don't really want to walk into that. I think we're gonna stay here for a moment and not get any closer. Let them come to me, or I really want her to be where Geralt's standing. They eliminated a potential father at the end of season. Eliminated? That doesn't sound good. Oh, you just start throwing heals. They confirmed that, oh, okay, the character's still on the show and alive. Whew, man, I was worried for a second. Stay there and regroup. Pull you out to the side here because you're going to flank. Unless they come to us. They are going to come to us. Oh, okay. Yeah, because that doesn't really mean that much, right? Right? He could have kids. He could be the father and still have kids. The entire story exists because old Sophie got drunk and decided to call her son, so the rambling and side stories make more sense. So is it supposed to be all told at the same time? Like the whole show takes place in one like long phone call? Ooh, they are magicking me hardcore. Yeah, see, I didn't realize that it was supposed to all have taken place at once in the original show either. I guess that makes sense because I think they wear the same clothes in every episode, right? Until they just stopped appearing, because a lot of episodes you don't ever see the kids. Let's try Neptune. We haven't done Neptune yet. Rain! Look at that. So, I did one thing. Kazin literally had one action in this whole fight, still gained half a level. I love it. Okay, Jahad, we're going to actually hold you back here. You stay right there so that you can be healed this turn. Let's see who he goes after. He's going after Slade. That's a big hit. That's a big hit from that dwarf. Come on. Land on the right person. They're running out of pre-recorded footage. That makes sense. Underestimated how long the show was going to go, probably. When they tell you, oh no. I never really actually watched the ending of the series. Because like I said, I think I stopped watching in season 2. I liked Barney and I liked Marshall and Lily, and that was it. I didn't think any of the rest of the show was that interesting. He gets married to someone, and then does she die or something? And what's her name marries Barney. I can't remember her name because Agent Hill marries Barney, and then at the end he like goes and finds her, and like after he's done telling the story to the kids. Is that right? Am I basically have the gist of it? I think I've seen like something about it on TikTok. The kids should have said, no, your relationship with Robin is never going to work. You don't even have a relationship with Robin. There we go. We made it through a battle. We got to go back and we're going to find out what's in the box. We got the chest, and it is a fairy tier, which I'll have to look up what that does. But that's what we're going to save, because it is after midnight now, and we at least got through the tunnel. Well, most of the way through the tunnel. We got to the end of this battle. How I Met Your Mother ending was awful. That's what everyone who watched it has told me not to bother, because the ending was so bad. Basically, I've heard the entire last season was terrible. So, that's unfortunate. That makes me sad. Alright. I liked Barney's ending. It was super sweet, but the rest was trash. How does Barney's ending end? Maybe I'll look it up. Because I gotta get off for the night. I've still got to go and load 2 very large boxes into a car so that my wife can leave at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Probably wouldn't have been so bad if Tracy wasn't such an awesome character once she was introduced. Who's Tracy? I don't even know who Tracy is. Maybe it's time for me to sit down and just binge the show. All right. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with me this week. I'm sorry I had such low energy tonight. I will try to recover by Monday when we start, or when we continue our multiplayer playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 with Topher and Squigbiz. Until then, have a really good weekend. And I hope to see you then. Until next time, stay sharp and be excellent to each other. Have a good night.